Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jeevanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Jana Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Jana. Sri Ramakrishna was making us know, as long as the reasoning and discrimination ends, there won't be end to our reasoning. How long does a man reason and discriminate? As long as he is conscious of the manifold. When the unity understanding comes, they will drop off. Have you watched a feast given to Brahmins? Sri Ramakrishna is speaking. At first there is great uproar, but the noise lessens as their stomachs become more and more filled with food. When the last course of curds and sweets is served, one hears only the sound soup, soup, as they scoop up the curd in their hands. There is no other sound. Next is the stage of sleep, samadhi. There is no more uproar. He is giving the common example. The people are being fed in celebrations and other places. First, people will be moving about here, there. When the bell rings for food, all rush there, still talking and sounds are coming. When they sit for food, much of it gets controlled. Each is speaking to the neighbor. When the food is served, still less. As they go on eating and stomach getting filled, the sound slowly decreases. Last, when the last dessert is served, they will see only the sipping, the licking sound alone will be there. After that, all go to take rest after the food, and there is absolute silence again. Just an example, like that he is comparing to the samadhi. In the beginning, a lot of uproar will be there when one enters into samadhi sthiti and actually gets a vision of God. All external silence is there, internal awakening is there. He is seeing and playing with divine within, and his body becomes still. Just like an ordinary sleeping man. When he is sleeping, he is externally silent, but internally he is dreaming something. Like that samadhi also, the body remains still and stiff. It doesn't droop down also. So many times in meditation and all, people either enter into sleep and start browsing and body starts falling. The moment it is shaking and bending down, you can know he is not entering into samadhi, but he is entering into sleep. When he enters into samadhi, his body is erect as he was sitting. He is unaware of the body, unaware of the external world, inner world has lit up of reality, of higher consciousness. In dream, we go to we shrink the consciousness. Consciousness is shrunk, and we enter into dream state. Here, consciousness expands to higher level of consciousness, which is more real than what we are. Just take from dream, when we wake up, what a difference we find. Unreal to real. Similarly, this becomes unreal when we enter into the world we are seeing of Raga Dvesha. When we come back from Samadhi, this world of Raga Dvesha, attachments and aversions, likes and dislikes go away. Only a divine world. Just like everything is made up of mind in dream world, this is made up of God. That will remain. To M and Pranakrishna, many people talk of Brahmananda, Brahmajnana, but their minds are always preoccupied with lower things: house, buildings, money, name and sense pleasures. Many people talk of Brahmajnana, but their minds are always preoccupied with lower things. Brahmajnana is the highest state of consciousness, the ultimate. They have transcended the nature entirely, whole universe. They are beyond universe. Where is the bodily existence when they are beyond the creation, Srishti, and entered into the realm transcendental? So they speak of that, but within the small waking state of small existence, the waking state itself is so much limited. Everything is limited in the waking state now. My vision, a particular range is there. Range both length, breadth wise, space wise, it is limited. I cannot see what is beyond that house. What is in the other room I cannot see. Limited by the only particular range of vibrations. Now, infrared and ultraviolet I cannot see. Similarly, particular decibels alone I can hear. I can hear only when it is very close and it reaches my ear. What is happening in the next city, I can't know. So a small range of all senses. The next door, what smell they are getting, I am getting incense stick smell here. We did the puja now. Next door, what is smell I have to go and see there. Such a small range of my perception. And where is the universe? The global level itself unimaginable. Solar system, the Milky Way, millions and millions of such galaxies, and beyond is the time. Within the universe, various levels of consciousness, various planes of existence, Bhuva, Swaha, all those 14 planes of existence. Each plane of existence, 3 layers, gross, subtle and causal. Unimaginable dimension. That itself is a small speck in the absolute. Innumerable universes, countless universes. Ananta Koti. Thousands of crores of universes appear and disappear, keep on appearing and disappearing in that absolute. Timeless, spaceless existence. The time and space bound existence. So, in that man is speaking of his greatness, of his achievements, and is going to stay here for a few days. Life appears and disappears like lightning, everything is going. And he is concerned about the house, this, that, and all. Where is Brahma Jnana? Where is what we are doing? As long as you stand at the foot of Mount Monument, so long you see horses, a place monument. So long you do see horses, carriages, Englishmen and Englishwomen. But when you climb to its top, you behold the sky and the ocean stretching to infinity. Then you do not enjoy buildings, carriages, or horses anymore. They look like ants. As you climb up, all things become small. A small hillock from where the houses and all human cannot be seen, but houses and all are looking like small points. Then what do you speak about this and that? As we go higher, the things become lower and invisible. All such things as attachment to the world and enthusiasm for woman and gold disappear after the attainment of knowledge of Brahman. Because the Ananda, we begin from the Vishyananda, small life limited to my bodily existence with small occupations and things, and I enjoy, and I get some joy, pleasures. We don't say joy even, happiness and higher, these are higher things, just a sense pleasures. Sense pleasure. Happiness is an unbroken state of existence within the world, within the limited, this one, happiness. It is sustained long time. Joy is one that gives me a pure awareness of the environment around. Happiness is concerned with my life. Pleasures like eating, drinking, the sense pleasures are the lowest. And whatever a man in Upanishad, Taittiriya Upanishad especially, he mentions of the layers of Ananda. The lowest Ananda he takes as a standard unit is the bliss a man would get when the whole world is his. All enjoyments at his disposal, and he is capable of enjoying everything to the utmost. Health, wealth, the whole universe is his, as if. So the amount of health, the capability to enjoy, all that, everything is there. Ashishto, Dridishto, Balishta, and is full of desires. And all objects of the enjoyments are there with him. What the joy would he get? No suffering, no bondage, no, everything is freedom. This one unit of Ananda, it goes on multiplying 100 times, 100 times, 100 times, 100 times to the Brahmananda, many folds of unimaginable dimension of then Brahmananda, when he is free from entire creation, the nature can no more bind him by any way. Total freedom from nature forever. If he wants, he can take any number of births at a time. I can have hundreds of bodies at a time. Nature cannot tell me anything. I can disappear, I can appear, I can have a body, I need not have a body. I am free from all laws of nature. Now, I am limited by time, I am limited by space, I am limited by this body, I am limited by strength. Everything there is limitation. I become unlimited. I expand to the cosmic level and beyond. I can go beyond the creation at my will, enter the transcendental realm, enjoy the bliss of the Absolute, the Ananta Sachidananda Sagara. I can float as myself bliss and come into the world. I can enter into any state of existence and I can be at any level of consciousness at my will. That much freedom is that Brahmananda. At my will, I can raise my consciousness to the Brahmaloka or Vishnu Loka or whatever is there, whatever lokas are there, possibilities are there. At my will, I can go and come. I can come back, enter into this body. I can dissolve this body and nature cannot bind me anymore. The mukti, freedom, is freedom from nature forever. The laws of nature cannot bind. So I am beyond time, I am beyond space, I am beyond causation. No law of nature applies to me. I can be within the nature. I can be beyond the nature. I can be as I want. My sukha, dukkha, everything is within my limits. And I am myself in the ocean of bliss absolute. So this is Brahmananda. Pleasures. As long you stand at the foot of monument, so long, when you climb up to the top, everything becomes. But when you climb to its top, you behold the sky and ocean stretching to infinity. You are looking at the horizon, everything looks so small. Then you do not enjoy buildings, etc. All such things as attachment to the world and the enthusiasm to the woman and gold disappear after the attainment of Brahman, knowledge of Brahman. Where is Brahma Jnana? Where are the pleasures of the world? Total freedom from nature, and you are bound to small things. My house, my family, and in that bondage, a little sense pleasures you experience. Then comes the cessation of all passions. When log burns, it makes a cracking noise. One sees the flame. But when the burning is over and only ash remains, then no more noise is heard. We don't hear anymore. When when we were in ashramas, Bangalore ashrama and all that, nights we used to go into the depths of gardens, the 6 acres of land, and by about 12 o'clock, 12:15, we put the fire, we bring the firewood and it will be burning. Now and then, after half an hour, 45 minutes, one brahmachari will get up and go around, walk about, come back, again sit. One will sing sometime a song, somehow, and be in the pure awareness of the divine. Then slowly the time is becoming over. 4 o'clock we have to go for bath, and then by 4:30 the shrine we have to open from behind and give offering. 5 o'clock is the arati. So by 4 o'clock we don't put any more firewood after 3. Whatever firewood was put at 12 o'clock, slowly everything around was illumined by the. Now everything slowly comes down. The fire becomes slowly dull. and whole thing get quenched by 4:15. Within 45 minutes, then everything is slowly covered by ash. Small splinters remain within, covered by the one by one we bow down and start going away to get ready for the morning arati. There we see the fire burning, kata kata pata pata sound and all that in the beginning. Last, whole thing quenches down. What a great joy we experience when everything is becoming calm and we are in a different state of mind. By practice, one acquires one cannot acquire as when the log burns, it makes a cracking noise and one sees flame. But when the burning is over, only ash remains. Then no more noise is heard. Thirst disappears with the destruction of attachment. Finally comes peace, Shanti. From early life, knowingly or unknowingly, we are searching for these three things. I want peace, I want happiness, I want bliss. Three things we constantly seek for is the bliss, Ananda, then for peace and for innermost freedom. We are searching for these three, knowingly or unknowingly in life. Small pleasures of life we are satisfied, but the soul is searching for that as we grow, we want to become free from all these bondages. When will all these bonds end? That I become free, mainly from the bodily existence. The external freedom, we are free mostly from all the things of the world. But our minds constantly working, the past memories and all that, again and again disturbing, present duties and responsibilities, people around, all this, everything is a bondage, everything is binding. So the soul aspires for freedom from this bondage. I want to be free, I want to be free from all this. Nature's laws, my mental states, unending freedom. Then bliss, Ananda. I want to be full of joy, bliss and bliss alone. And then peace. Everybody is searching for peace. The longing for peace comes as we grow older. Oh, everything is disturbing. The presence of another person creates dis-peace within ourselves, absence of peace. So these three things, now at last he finds that freedom. Total, the soul is free from bodily holdings of nature, birth, death, karma, karmic load, sukha, dukkha, all that gets ended. And there is peace, there is freedom. He is as bliss in the ocean of bliss. He is experiencing. Finally comes peace. The nearer you come to God, the more you feel peace. the more you feel its coolness. The nearer you come to God. Why we are not having peace is my ego is limiting my existence only to the bodily existence. I am limited by my ego. Ego bears personality, individuality, identity with body. These three is binding me. My personality, I am so and so like this, that, all that personality. I am an individual, the whole universe, with all things I am leaving away. I am separating from the rest of the universe and be my identity with the body. So, the identity with body. These three things is limiting me to a small extent. And where is that expansion, freedom? Going to closer to God means I am going closer to self. I am moving away from ego. I am moving away from the bonds of bodily existence. I am going, God is all pervading. God is purity. God is ocean of bliss. The more closer I go, I am separating from body. I am separating from the individuality. I am separated from my personality. I am slowly getting divinized. My body is divinizing, mind is divinizing. So, more you feel peace, 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 supreme peace. The nearer you come to Ganges, the more you feel its coolness. You will feel completely soothed when you plunge into the river. We plunge into God, the all-pervading Shuddha Chaitanya, spirit and matter. We are the time, space and causation, beyond time, space and causation. All limitations break when you plunge into that is, we enter into the realm transcendental, where there is no time, space, it is only ocean of bliss and bliss alone. Absolute bliss, not relative bliss. But the universe and its created beings, the 24 cosmic principles, all exist because God exists. The whole universe is there because God is there. God is all-pervading consciousness. Consciousness is there, in its manifestations are there. Mirror is there, therefore reflection is there. If mirror is not there, reflection is no more. So, God is there, the existence, it exists. Then this universe is there. Om Niranjanam Nityamanantarupam Bhaktanukampa Drutavigraham Vai Ishavataram Parameshamidhyam Tam Ramakrishnam Shirasa Namami.